Speaking of dialogue, I mean, this is where Eisenberg really shines. This is where he does his work. On page 70, this is one of the most important monologues of the screenplay. David gives us some insight into why he is so frustrated with Benji. Someone asked him if he's okay, and he says, I'm not. That's the thing. I have stuff going on. I do. I take pills for my OCD. I jog. I meditate. I go to work. I come home at the end of the day. I move forward because I know my pain is unexceptional, so I don't feel the need to burden anybody with it. The monologue is so great that you have to see it. Here is the clip from the Academy.
I mean, who isn't rot?
Well, you seem okay.
I'm not, though. I'm not. I just, take a pill for my fucking OCD, and I jog, and I meditate, and I go to work in the morning, and I, come home at the end of the day, and I, move forward, because I know that my pain is unexceptional, so I don't feel the need to, burden everybody with it,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. God, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right, David.
I'm sorry, I'm ranting. I am just, I don't know. Ooh, sorry, I'm just, so exhausted by him sometimes, I love him, and I hate him, and I want to kill him, and I want to be him, and I feel, so stupid around him, because he is so cool, and he just does not give a shit, and then just, being here with him is just so baffling to me, it's just baffling, because it's how did this guy come from the survivors of this place, I mean, that your uncle had to sell, used furniture to rich assholes, or, couldn't get into medical school, and that you survived, the worst thing to happen on this planet in the last 30 years, and that our grandma survived by 1,000 miracles when the entire world was trying to kill her, and I look at him, and I just, want to ask him, and I just can't. How did the product of 1,000 miracles overdose on a bottle of sleeping pills?
Also, several times in the screenplay, he calls for ad-libbing. Here's an example on page 80. Says that the group ad-libs goodbyes to Benji and David. So I think as an actor himself, he appreciates being able to be in character and bring something unique to the screenplay. And so he is giving his actors the freedom to be able to do that. So several times he asks for them to ad-lib. And it really pays off because one of the most memorable lines in the movie is an ad-lib by Culkin. And it is from a part in the screenplay where he says to ad-lib. Culkin runs up to Jennifer Grey, that Jennifer Grey. She's one of the tour participants. And he says to her, "You're walking alone? What are you, a loser or something?" And it's really funny. It really hits.
No one wants to be alone, Dave. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Hey, why are you walking alone? Are you a big fucking loser?
Seriously?
Yeah, you're interesting.